a little bit of hair. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a really good day. For today's video, it is definitely very random and just kind of, I was like, oh, I kind of want to film a video because I want to talk about something. Excuse my appearance, I haven't updated my makeup since like 6 o'clock this morning, and my hair, well, that's another story. But anyway, I wanted to talk about something that actually means a lot to me, and I'm a little bit emotional. I don't know why. You know those days that you just feel a little bit more emotional than usual? That's kind of the day that I'm having. But yeah, so my topic today that I want to talk about is why people are just people. So when I say that, you're gonna be like, girl, what you on? Like, what are you talking about? But hear me out, okay? So when, let's say, you go to school or you go to work or you're just meeting people and just that sort of environment, work, school, restaurants, whatever, blah blah blah, there's some people that you can judge people straight away, and you can say, oh, that person's really friendly, or if you've talked to that person's really nice. And then there's other people who you can say, oh, that person's a little bit mean, that person says mean things. Or, you know, you know yourself, you can just tell off the bat who's really nice and who's not, or you get the point. So, there has been a couple of situations myself where I've been a little bit scared to talk to certain people. I have anxiety anyway, so I find talking to people very difficult as it is. But you know those situations where there's some people that you're a little bit intimidated by and you think are going to make fun of you or judge you, those types of situations. So today I was just kind of having a reflect on life with my friend, and I kind of was thinking about this. So people are just people. So there's people that I feel very nervous to talk to, and I wouldn't typically go up to and be like, hey girl, how are you? I wouldn't, that's not what I do. I just kind of be like, you know, that sort of thing. And I don't know if I'm the only, obviously I'm not the only one that feels like that, but that's just the way it is. And like, my point is that if there is people, let's say, that you're afraid of, or not necessarily afraid of, but you just are intimidated by, or if there's people that you just don't necessarily talk to that make jokes or make you feel a little bit weird, that those people are just people. So my logic is, when everybody goes home from school or work or just comes home, they are a completely different person than what they were when they were out. So some people that can be a good thing, and some people that can be a bad thing. So some people, let's say, for example, at school, and they can go to school and be really, really nice to everybody, and they can be like, oh, hey, how are you, and blah, blah, blah. And they can be very friendly, and then they can come home and just have had enough and just want to be like, and they can be a little bit rude at home. And some people, that's the opposite. Some people are kind of a little bit more rude at school and a little bit nicer at home. It just depends on the person. But my thing is that when everybody comes home from school or work, that they are 100% themselves, if that makes sense. Like, you're the people who you're most comfortable around, that's when you are 100% yourself, and it brings out the good parts in you, and it also brings out the very bad parts in you. But when, I don't know how to say it, in my head it makes sense, but when the main part of what I'm trying to say is, when we all come home and we are back into our comfort zone, we aren't worrying about other people as much. So let's say you fell in front of everybody at school, and you come home and you're like, oh my god, I fell in front of anybody. I fell in front of everybody. When people who, let's say, have seen that come home, they don't give a shit, because we have so much in our lives to be worrying about that you just don't care about other people. And I mean other people not close to you. So there's this girl, her name is Darren Garrihy. I love her, and her dad has a quote that says, like bar friends and family, that no one gives a fuck about you. And it's right. No one cares. So if you're like afraid to like speak up in class, or you're afraid that someone's gonna laugh at you, and they probably maybe might do, but, or if you're afraid that somebody will think some way about you, people don't care. So when they come home, they're not thinking about you unless they like you, or they're, you know, you're friends with them, blah blah blah. They're not thinking about you. If they're just like a stranger or somebody that you barely know, they don't care. And that's just something that was always very hard for me to understand, because I found going to school and interacting with people very difficult, because I was afraid that they cared, like that they judged me over every little thing I did. Like if I dropped my phone, like, oh my god, she dropped her phone, or if I walked in a weird way, or if I, like, my voice kind of, sometimes when I speak, my voice kind of, my throat like tightens up a little bit, and I'm afraid that people will judge that. And the reality of the day, they don't care. Like they might go, oh, they might notice it, fair enough, but they don't go home and say, oh my god, they're not thinking about how my voice tightened up when I spoke, if that makes any sense. So I think people are so worried about what other people think of them, but people, again, don't care. I don't know how many times I could say that. Well, Fiona, well done. The people who are making fun of people, who are calling them stupid or ugly or anything, or making fun of their family situations, they come home and they have their own problems. So that's what annoys me about people, like some people who will just make fun of others when they have stuff going on in their lives too, and they may have family problems, and they may have physical parts that they don't like about themselves, that they can make fun of others and laugh at others, even though they think it's funny, when it's obviously not funny. But look, whatever. Like it just makes me sad to see that people can be so shallow and just not decent. But yeah, that's just school for you. It's just life. Anywhere you go, you're gonna have people who do that, and it's just kind of a part of just it's just a part of just saying, look, when they go home, they've got their own problems happening too. And sometimes that's why they're like that. That's why they're judging other people. They're trying to cover up what's going on in their lives, and they're just trying to just bring other people down because they think it'll make themselves feel better. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't know if in my head it makes sense again, but that's a very weird place. So I don't know if it made any sense. Yeah, I just wanted to film this. And yeah. If you need anything, or if you ever want to message me, my social medias are linked down below, and I pretty much reply all the time, but I might be very slow at it, so don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just very slow at replying. Or you can leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.